if you're a governor in the north or a leader in the north, and if you are seen as normal in the sense that you continue to do what your predecessors have been doing the same thing which has been normalized, then there's something wrong with you. You are part of the problem. The real change in the north will come from the mavericks, those who are considered mad people, because you look around and you have to say, if this is the way we have been doing things and this is where we have ended up, maybe we need to do things differently. If we have populated the government with middle-aged men, maybe we need to try younger people. Maybe we need to try women. If we have spent our time and our money on physical infrastructure, maybe we need to invest more in the education of our children. Maybe we need to invest more in nutrition. Maybe we need to invest more in primary health care. And the truth is, if you look at what Nasser is doing in Kaduna with 40% of his budget in education, that is the only thing that is going to save the North. And I know that when we say these things, they don't go down well. We've been saying this for 20, 30 years. If the North does not change, the North will destroy itself. The country is moving on. Quota system that everybody talks about must have a sunset clause. The reason people like Nasser stand up and they're nationalists is that you don't have any sense of inadequacy. You don't need to ride on being from Kaduna State or being from the North or being a Muslim to get a job. You go with your credentials, you go with your competence, you can compete with any Nigerian from anywhere. We need to get our northern youth to a point where they don't need to rely on being from a part of the country to get a job. And believe me, if we don't listen, there will be a day when there will be a constitutional amendment that addresses this issue of quota system and federal character. The rest of the country cannot be investing, educating its children, producing graduates, and then they watch us, they can't get jobs because they come from the wrong state, when we have not invested in the education of our own children.
When Buhari was the president of this country, the North was silent, and that's many in the North were silent. And even at a certain time, when I stood up in the Parliament, in the Senate, to raise issues about insecurity and killing some mad people, the first serious resistance and opposition I get is from senators from northern part of Nigeria, because at that time they are expected to be quiet, to enable the system, to be silent, to also embrace whatever it is, because the president comes from your own part of the country. And that any attempt for you to raise objection to the killings in the North, to the poverty in the North, to the out-of-school children issues in the North when Buhari was there, you'll be reminded that you shouldn't damage the image of the president since you are coming from that part of the country. In fact, this is the only president I've seen. The culture in the Southwest is different, that people from the Southwest are speaking out. And I think they are setting a standard for people from all parts of the country, that it does not mean when your own is in power, you should not be able to speak the truth. Our refusal to speak the truth to Buhari regime, our refusal to tell him where he is wrong.
There are no basic schools in some places. And I don't know where this tape is going to go, but I pray it goes wherever. That the northern politicians should be ashamed of themselves for the times they have been in government and the times they have ruled that there must be, at the barest minimum, is that there should be a primary school in every local government in this country, and that there should be a secondary school. May God have mercy on every politician, especially northern politicians who hold power with all their lives but do nothing with the power. The power is for responsibility, power is for caring for the poor. And as much as you are taking the money that belongs to the poor people and making it your personal money, that the judgment of God will be upon your head. The judgment of God. I think the barest minimum we can do for human beings is to give them water to drink. Even if we're not going to give them pipe-borne water, we should at least dig a hole for them. They can drink decent water, water that looks clear. We owe that to them. We owe them a basic school. To hear that there is a place where only one child can speak English or can even read and write at the age of 22, it's a shame. It's a shame. It does not happen in Yoruba land. It does not happen in Igbo land. It happens only in Hausa land. In every Igbo community, in every Yoruba community, there is a school. There is a school. Shame on the north. Shame. Shame, shame, shame. A million times shame.
Because most of the people not doing well in Nigerians are the middle belt and the Hausas. And the reason why most of these people are not doing well is because we are too soaked in religion. Everyone have right to worship whatsoever he or she want to worship, but don't be stupid when you are doing all of that. When you check North and Middle Belt, we are the most religious people in Nigeria. And same thing, they are the most poorest people in Nigeria. Another mistake we do is we respect elders too much. We always forget that fools grow old too. So because we respect our elders so much, some foolish ones that grow up still tell us things and we do them. And we also respect our religious clerics too much. Even when our religious clerics are leading us wrongly, we listen to them because we believe they are hearing directly from God, and that is a lie. Most of them speak from their mind. It's not what God tells them that they are telling you. They are telling you their selfish interest. So for the Middle Belt and Hausa to grow, you need to stop listening to your religious clerics and some of our elders, because most of the thing they tell you all the time is something that will benefit them and their children, not you.
What would you say? It's a difficult time in the country today, and there are a lot of people perhaps who don't even have hope of what to eat tonight. As your final word on the program, what would you say is a way forward? What do you think the government should do to alleviate the suffering of the many millions of Nigerians who tonight are looking for hope?
Let me say this. Maybe this will now be a better way to represent my mind. I went to one state in the north, and I don't want to mention the name of that state. I was there for 3 days. In the course of my stay, I got familiar with people in that part of the government house that I stayed. So I sat outside and we started speaking to 1 or 2 people. And the gate man told me, "Sir, how long have you been in government work?" He said he has spent 26 years. So I said, "Good. What is your salary?" He said, "Mikida, kudi small. I said, "How much?" He said, "It's 34,000. I said, "How many children do you have?" He said he has 16. "How many wives?" He says 4. My brother, problem is inside, you see, for God's sake. If somebody is earning 35,000, what can government do with 17 children? We don't want to be realistic. Another person said he has 8 children, 3 wives, and one of his wives is still expecting. They don't have to be done with our people too. Because when you have children, you go into government. A government that is struggling to survive. It's difficult. When you're asking me, what will I say to them? What will I say to a man who has 17 wives?
All right,
17 children for our own wife? Yes.
Welcome back, my people. How people could do things which will be say, okay, you come boss laugh at times, so say you don't hear their thing up and down. Even this fire share talk na made me laugh pass. Now don't say okay, all this problem will be say okay, we dey face for inside this country called Nigeria. We don't know the root of our problem today. We know say okay, na northern side, now them the problem. And thank God say okay, all these northern leaders they've been know before. Even this Emir of Kano, Emir of Kano, this Sanusi, like that man we first talk now, like them know before say na northerners na them be problem. Now why I put this in video we be say okay, that video we I show una, just show una, like for una to know say okay, many northerners leaders have been saying this before, like before there are people no one here. Una know say okay, even as we dey talk say some northerners are bad, e get some northerners wey be say they dey good too, like person like Sanusi, like this Emir of Kano, he mean they try, like this in video he been tell them, like this in old video where I just show una, make una know say okay, some northerners you don't tell where be say okay they advise their people before they know they agree. He been tell them that time say okay, their leaders, if they no change their mind, like all this thing wey be say that they do, if they no change their mind, this country will never be good. Now that thing wey be say he talk that time, now he can't dey pass now, because if you look from the look of things now, but we know say okay now northern leaders, now them be the problem wey be say okay they are youth now they get, because like they are youth now they use money convince them. If they convince them with money and religious, them they go come like fall victim now for all this thing wey be say okay they pass through. We know say okay normally all this thing wey be say okay Nigeria dey now, this problem wey Nigeria they face today na northern people, because even this man we talk here, Shehu Sani we talk to, Shehu Sani explain how bad this country was when the Buhari was ruling, where we say okay anytime we see one talk northern people go say me shut up, now wetin they tell them that time, that is to tell you say okay this country don't corrupt, so if my own brother dey power and no one make any other person talk about, and I will see that they do for inside this country, but now only God now ain't go feel like judge all these people where we say okay they make their people like their youth they suffer, you know, because all these things where we see that they do now, you know, say okay, you know, they touch their own picking now, their own picking they abroad, many of their own picking they abroad, none of their picking now they even school for this country called Nigeria. So now within some of the youth of northerners no be that. So now we say now they hear us, now they come here today, if now today be first time here, please make una subscribe to our channel, and also make una like our video, share, and bless you, and make you keep like praying for your own self too. Now we see we get to tell una too. Thank you all.